bill was only $30.
But if you could do exercise as you go away, I used to have pain in my
Kareniyamant kusalena yang tang santang padang abhisamiche akko ujuje sujuje suacho chasanse madhu anati mahani. One who is skilled in achieving the state of peace should act thus. He should be adroit, obedient, and have few wishes. Any volunteer light a candle? Let's press this one. Yeah, just only something a little bit tight. Thank you. Anyone else? Just only this one. We have one more candle. Please sit down. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let us do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5 of our chanting book. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts.
Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, adinādāna veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, kāmesu miccācāra veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, musāvāda veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami, suramere manje pamadanthana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
The opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the distortion of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness. Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sarati Satta deva manusanam buddho bhagavati.
Homage to the Dhamma.
Swadhankato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko ehi passiko opanayiko panchattam veditabbo vinyuhiti.
Homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samici patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani Anta purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuniyo pahuniyo Dankiniyo anjali karaniyo Anutteram punyak ketam Lokansati.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
Ganesarappaditena Deepena tamadansina Tilokadipam sambuddham Pujayami tamunudam.
Offering of incense.
Gandha sambhara yuttena dhupena ham sugandhina pujaye pujaniyantam puja bhajana muttamam.
Offering of flowers.
Vannagandha gunopetam etam kusuma santatin pujayami muning dasya siripade saruruhe. Emi buddham kusumena nena punyena mitena labami mokkan Pupang milayati yatha idam me kayo tatayati vinasabhavan.
Offering of water.
Adivasetu no bhante paniyam parikappitam anukampam upadaya patigan hatu uttama.
Offering of drinks.
Adivasetu no bhante gilane panchayang imam anukampam upadaya patigan hatu uttama.
Worship of shrines.
Vandami cetiyam sabbam sabbetani supatittitam saririka dhatu mahabodhim buddha rupam sakalam sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Next page. Wish of well-being.
Incheva macchante namasaniyam namasamano ratenante punyabhi sandam vipulang alattam tasansanu hatante rayo.
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with any pure mind, suffering follows like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the linchpin in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities, as the smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened, and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Welcome everyone for the evening meditation session. So we will try to make a genuine effort to cultivate our loving kindness and also sharpen our mind with mindfulness. So we'll be doing loving kindness meditation and mindfulness on breathing meditation. So before we start our meditation, take a moment to rejoice this moment, because this is a special, precious moment in your life. Whatever practice that you are going to do right now is going to heal your body and mind. And this is one of the best gifts that you can give to yourself. So rejoice your decision to come here and wholeheartedly spend this time to take care of yourself. So rejoice this moment. And at the same time, acknowledge that this practice that we are doing is not only for ourselves. Whatever skills, capacities that we develop here are going to benefit so many others. So this practice is to benefit everyone else too. So just acknowledge that and develop more commitment to this practice. This is to benefit oneself and many others. So with that, make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will use this precious moment and I will wholeheartedly engage in this practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, let us listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant to help ourselves to gather our attention to this moment and try to feel your body wherever it is touching now. Feel wherever press muscles in your body, wherever your body meets the cushion or chair. Try to feel that touch sensation and feel your clothes. Any sensation of warmth you can feel with your clothes, feel them. And be in your body throughout the bell and the chant. Feel your body. Just be with it. With this awareness of the body, we will allow this body to further relax. This is a good time for us to allow this body to be relaxed as it can. We are all sitting in a very safe and friendly place, so we can let go of all the concerns and allow the whole body to relax and loosen up. We can use our breath to further relax this body. If you wish, you can gently take a very slow, long breath, gently allowing more air to move through your nose and fill your lungs with fresh air. Gentle, long, slow breath. And release in that breath even slower, releasing little by little while relaxing our chest, our belly. Take few more such gentle, slow, long breaths. And release that air slower, releasing any tightness, any tension in the body. Dropping our belly to the front. With each out breath, relaxing, releasing, loosening the whole body. We will let this body to be as relaxed as it can. With the relaxed body, let us now bring our attention to our mind itself. Let us watch what are the thoughts or memories that are coming to our mind right now. Let us give ourselves a freedom to have any thought, to have any memory. We will simply notice, keep watching. Allow any thought to arise. For a moment, we will keep watching them without developing any thought further. We will simply keep noticing, watching whatever arises freely in our mind right now. various thoughts, memories, intentions can keep occurring in our mind. Random thoughts. This is how mind works in ordinary time. Right now, instead of these random thoughts, we will now guide our mind purposely to generate wholesome thought, wholesome quality. This is a good time to navigate and channel and guide our mind to the one of the most wholesome states, loving kindness. We will gradually guide our mind to have that great quality manifested in our mind. Loving kindness is the inner capacity that we all have. It is the genuine wish of well-being towards everyone. It is the friendliness towards all beings. It is goodwill towards all living beings. Unconditional love. Let us now allow that precious loving kindness to manifest in our mind. From underneath our mind, we will allow that loving kindness to bloom, manifest, generating loving kindness, generating that willingness for everyone to be well, generating that friendliness towards all. Let us open our heart. We will let go of any other concerns or thoughts, and we will simply generate this loving kindness, this nice, genuine wish of well-being. Let us open our heart just like we are in front of a little baby. When we are with a little baby, when we see a smiling face of a little baby, how do we feel towards that baby? Or whenever you are petting a puppy, a kitten, or any other little creature, readiness to care, willingness for the well-being. Open your heart just like that, completely being willing for the well-being of everyone. So let us cultivate this loving kindness by making loving kindness wishes again and again. We will wish well-being to all beings, including ourselves. The more wishes we make, the stronger loving kindness becomes. Let us keep wishing again and again. Let us start with ourselves. We will direct that loving kindness attention to ourselves, to this person sitting here. The same genuine goodwill towards that baby, for that little creature. We will direct the same loving kindness attention to oneself. This living being sitting here deserves the loving kindness just like any other being, wholeheartedly. Let us make good wishes to ourselves, to this person sitting here. Feel your presence here. Feel your body. Feel your breath and acknowledge your being, your presence here. And make a nice, good wish to yourself. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be strong, be healthy, be peaceful. Repeat these wishes in your mind to yourself. Let us be generous to ourselves. Let us be kind to ourselves. Wholeheartedly repeat those wishes. Be well. Be safe. Be strong. Be healthy. Be peaceful. Let us direct this loving kindness to our body. We will take a moment to appreciate the support we receive from our body to live our precious life. Let us direct this loving kindness to all the organs, all the systems of this body. May all these organs and systems of this body have been helping us for many years to live our life with deep appreciation. We will direct this loving kindness wish, this loving kindness intention throughout this body. Feel your lungs again when you breathe in. Feel in the filling and cooling sensation in the lungs. And make a genuine wish. May these lungs, the whole respiratory system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digestive system, all the organs and this whole digestive system, the stomach, the liver, pancreas, intestine, colon, all these organs be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys and whole genitourinary system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, the central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, the spinal cord, the brain stem, the middle brain, the frontal lobe, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, all these muscles throughout the body, all these ligaments throughout the body, all these bones throughout this body, and all these joints be well, be healthy, be healed. Allow this loving kindness travel throughout your body. Allow this loving kindness to heal each part of the body. Let us now radiate this loving kindness beyond ourselves to everyone else, expanding this wish to all other beings. Let us wholeheartedly wish well-being to all others, all people who are connected to our life. May all beloved people in our life, everyone in our family, our good friends, may they all be well, Be safe. Be healthy. Be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond that circle of people to everyone else. Let us wish for everyone sitting with us in this room right now. May all these friends sitting here in this hall be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish beyond this immediate place to all other places, thinking about all other people and wishing them all well-being. May all people living in this whole surrounding area no matter who they are, may all of them living in this whole surrounding area be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this wish beyond this immediate neighborhood to all other faraway places. Let us take a moment to think about all people living in all different directions. May all people living in the direction of our front, may all people living in faraway cities, faraway states, and even faraway countries in this direction right now be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our right, may all people living in faraway places in this direction of our right be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our back, whoever the living beings in this direction, living in faraway places in this direction of our back. Be well. Be safe. Be healthy. Be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our left, whoever the living beings living in this direction, in faraway places, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us take a moment to genuinely wish people who are suffering in the conflict areas, people who are suffering in the war zones, may all these people be safe, receive help, be well, be protected. Let us keep expanding this wish as wide as we can, going beyond people to all other living beings. Let us expand our wish to all animals. All animals, from large ones to tiny ones. All animals living everywhere. Be well. Be safe. Be healthy. Be peaceful. Let us keep expanding this wish as wide as we can. Whatever life forms there may be, visible or invisible, let us include all living beings to our wish. May each and every living organism, without exception, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Rejoice this expansive wish. This loving kindness has no limits. It embraces all beings unconditionally. Rejoice this limitless love, this unbounded loving kindness. With this rejoice, let us now gently bring our whole attention to our breath. In this peaceful, calm moment, we can feel the air moving through our nose. We can feel the touch sensation in the inner walls of our nose. We can feel the air passing behind our throat and filling our lungs. We can feel how the lungs are being emptied, how the air is moving out, how we feel those outgoing air inside the nose. We can feel the touching of this air on our upper lips. Let us try to experience this breath. This is the most precious thing in our life. Breath makes everything possible in our life. Breath is the proof that we are alive. With deep respect, let us witness our life. Feel the breath moving in and out. Let us be with it. Treat every breath as fresh and as precious. For next few minutes, let us be with our breath. Whenever you have other thoughts or memories, simply acknowledge them and come back to the breath again and again. These last few minutes, let us give our full effort to be with our breath, mindfully breathing, mindfully breathe out, and rest with your breath. Dukkha patace nidukkha bhayapattace nibbhaya sukhapattace nisukha hontu sabbepi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of the meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have peaceful meditation in our life. Let us feel grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to whoever helped your meditation practice tonight. Let us feel grateful even to these non-living things that helped our meditation including this cushion, this chair, this bell, and this device that help us to meditate from home. With deep gratitude to all people and all things, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. It was nice to have you all. Yeah. Any sharing of your meditation or any questions? Okay. If there's no sharing or questions, we can move to the next session for our discussion. Today, I selected one important discourse from the Buddha about love and hate. Actually, the name of the sutta is called Pema Sutta. Is it familiar to you? Yeah. Is it familiar to you? I mean,
Is that your first name?
Yeah, it's my name. Yeah, Pema. Yeah, but actually, the term the Pema means not the loving kindness that we are talking about. Loving the unconditional love is called metta. That's the name of the other monk. He got the best one. My master gave me this. I mean, this is not our birth names. We renounce our family name, our birth names when we become monks. So we have to carry an affidavit all the time because we don't use our birth name anymore. Yeah. So this name is given to us by our master. So he gave me this name, Pema Ratana. That's the name. Yeah. And that Pema means actually mean like affection, the kind of normal love that we talk about. Affection, like that warm kind of feeling. And metta is more like unconditional wish of well-being to us all beings. So the Pema is more like a limited kind of love, but it has warmth. But it's Pema Ratana. And Ratana means the jewels, 3 jewels in Buddhism. Does anybody know what are the 3 jewels in Buddhism?
Diamonds.
Jewels, yeah. 3 jewels, gems. Yeah. What are the 3 gems or 3 jewels in Buddhism?
Sangha.
Yeah, that's the 3rd one. Yes. Yes. There's a 3rd jewel. Yeah. First. Yeah. Buddha. Yes. Buddha, the Dhamma, which means the teachings of the Buddha, and then Sangha, which is the community. But in that case, community of enlightened disciples of the Buddha. It's like a trinity. So Buddhism, we have 3 jewels: the Buddha, his teachings, and the enlightened community of enlightened disciples of the Buddha. So these are called 3 Ratana. And when you say when you take refuge. So my master made sure that instead of putting Pema, he make sure that he put the Ratana. Affection to the triple gem. Okay, yeah, so that's the in affection to the triple J. So anyway, so this sutta is about that affection, that that love, prema. And here, Buddha talks about there are four things are born. One is love born of love, the love that is born of love. Maybe let's say affection. So remember, I'm using the term love in a limited sense, our ordinary sense. Love born of love, the love born out of love, and then aversion or maybe hate born out of love, and then love that is born out of aversion, and the last one is the aversion that is born out of aversion. So now you get the four types of things that can arise in our mind. So love born out of love, and love born out of aversion, and aversion born out of love, and aversion born out of aversion. So these are the four possibilities. So for the four states of the mind that we can experience. So and then he explains what is the love that is born out of love. That what is the affection that is born out of affection. And here Buddha says that what is happening in our life is that there will be someone or something or maybe some group of people that we like, we love, we have affection for. And then if um, someone else treat that individual or that group or that thing with care, and maybe someone is talking good about that person and treating nicely that person, and we develop love for that new person. Did you get that? Yeah. There are going to be people that we like, we appreciate, we fond of, and there'll be someone else who is talking good about them and treating them well, and then we develop affection to the new person because he's taking and treating well the people that we love. That is love born out of love. So now we can understand the others, right? Then how about the aversion that is born out of love? It is the opposite. That there could be people that we like, that is dear to us, and we consider we like them, we appreciate them, we have bond of them, and there could be another group of people or person who talks bad about them, who mistreat them, who talk disparage them, right? And what's happening in our mind? We develop aversion, dislike, aversion, resentment towards people who talk bad about the people that we like. So the aversion can be born out of love. So it will not happen out of metta and unconditional love, but this is happening in our limited sense of love. So love can be a source of hate and aversion too. That's one way we develop anger and resentment towards some people. They haven't done anything wrong to us, maybe, but they they disparage the people that we like. And then the next one, the love born of aversion. That is interesting. The love born of aversion. There'll be people or group of people or things that we don't like. We hate it. We look down and we don't like it, and then there'll be another person or people who talks bad about them, bad about the people that we don't like. Criticize the people that we don't like and disparage the people that we don't like. And we feel love for that people because they also talk bad about them. Right? So I think you have enough experience, right, what is happening in our society, right? And this, love that is born of aversion. Yes, so this is very common, that is happening in our mind. And the last one is the aversion born out of aversion. That is So there could be people that we don't like, we are not fond of, but there can be another person who actually love them, actually talk good about them, and always, talk highly about them, but we don't like them. But someone can treat them well, talk good about them, and then what happened? Then because we don't like them, that's one aversion, and then others people talk good about them, and then we develop aversion towards them. So aversion out of aversion. So what Buddha said at the end, and all these four states of the mind, although it can be love, it can be aversion. In both cases, it is not pure. Our mind is not pure, and it's not healing. It is not soothing. It is not healthy in our life. Whether it is love born out of love, or it is love born out of aversion, or the aversion born out of love, or aversion born out of aversion, all these four states are very common, very normal that we experience day-to-day life. As human beings, we go through these emotions, but these emotion states are not considered like evolved or higher, or a wholesome emotion that are normal. Doesn't mean that there's something wrong or evil about them, but they're not necessarily helping us. They simply create agitation in our mind, and then create tension in our mind, and tension in our society, in our family, everywhere. So they are not helpful. So the term we find in Buddhism to refer to all these mental states, although sometimes they looks pleasant, but the term we use is akusala. Right?
No, I can't remember.
Kusala, yeah. What is the English translation of akusala?
Uh,
Unskillful. Kusala is skillful. Akusala is unskillful. So it's a very different between like saying bad or evil, and then saying unskillful or unhealthy. Right? So these mental states are unskillful. They are not necessarily beneficial to us. There's nothing wrong with them, but they simply don't help us, in our well-being. So therefore, Buddha asks us to observe them and notice when they arise in our mind, and recognize that this is normal state of the mind, but not helping me. And train our mind to develop equanimity in this situation. If someone is talking bad about the people that we like, that's okay. That's their understanding, right? And maybe if there's an opportunity for us to correct, maybe show them some goodness of the people that we like, we can do it. But we shouldn't be burdened by them. We should not expect that everyone else will love the people that we love. That's not going to happen, right? And different people have different perspectives and different way of looking at that. If there's a way to help to broaden their perspective, yes, we can. But we shouldn't be feeling upset about it. And that means that our fond of them is an attachment, and that is burdensome, right? So we just develop our understanding. We enhance our understanding. Okay, people have different views. That's okay. They don't see the good that I see in them. That's okay. That's up to them. If I get a chance, I will try to help them. Otherwise, this is okay. Because we ourselves also may not like the people that other people like, right? Unless we really develop our mind to be expansive and to accept everyone. But normal level, we have these preferences and choices. And if someone is talking bad about the people that we don't like, watch your joy arising in your mind. Yes, blame him, yes. And watch that. Watch that, and don't be fooled by that, and just yes, those I don't like them necessarily, I don't approve them, but that doesn't mean that everyone else should hate them. there should be some good thing in them too, right? Just because they were bad to us doesn't mean that they are bad to everyone, right? So they watch it and then subside and go to the equanimity and go to understanding this my mind is playing trick. This is not ultimately helping me or helping anyone, and move to our understanding of the people and complexity of the people, and come to the um, equanimity. Same thing with other situation, like aversion born out of love. That's difficult one to do. Like we'll appreciate someone, we like someone, and others say bad about them. That is very difficult.
Can I put what you said in different
Yeah.
terminology?
Okay. Yeah.
You said, friend of my friend is my friend. Enemy of my friend
It's
is
my-
my enemy.
yes.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
yes. 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 The third one, the fourth one. yeah. Yeah, that is true. So I think that will be the hard one because sometimes we like people, we admire them, we have a special bond with them, and others talk bad about them. Your family members, maybe our leader, you know. Yeah, so that is hard because when we are so fond of them, others disparage them, blame them. You feel like defending them, right? Yeah, it is okay to. I mean, if you think that they really got everything wrong, and you may speak, but not with emotional agitation. Like again, developing this understanding that people are complex. We come from different places, and it takes time for someone to understand anything, right? So they're looking from their own perspectives. So if I got a chance, I will try to give my perspective. They're willing to consider it. Yeah, but it will be hard. That will be a trail test. If someone is really talking bad about the person that you really like, that will be a real test to watch your mind. Yes, it's painful. It's painful, but yeah, why this is happening? Why this is happening? Because just because someone's talk bad about the person that I like doesn't mean that the person I considered as good, that person goodness will go down. Doesn't mean that, right? Just because someone else talk bad about a person doesn't mean that that person's goodness will go down, right? There's no direct effect. That's it is the perspective of the person who is speaking, not necessarily any judgment or any quality of the subject of the person who is the subject, right? So we can distinguish. In our mind, we can say, okay, these people don't see goodness in them. They all talk bad about those people, that person. But that doesn't mean that that person's goodness is damaged or anyway like threatened. And he continue to be good if he's good. So we and then by reacting to that in a maybe aggressive manner, violent manner, and we are just simply making ourselves bad, ourselves unhealthy. And even like the more we try to defend, the more the other person will stick into their view. If you really want someone to adhere to their views, the best thing is to argue against it. That's how people get stick into their view. Yeah, because people once they express an view and they attach to it, they make it their own, and they always try to defend it, no matter what. That's human mind, unfortunately. Very rarely we open our mind to see, other counter evidence. And so, if someone is talking bad about the person we admire, and if we try to defend aggressively, and the other person will simply stick into their view. Maybe if we just maybe willing to listen, and then maybe welcome that idea and maybe give some suggestions slowly, and then maybe other person will be willing to listen. But if you try to outrightly argue against and try to defend the person. That will not help.
The word Asapoto keeps popping into my head while you're talking about this.
Say again.
Asapoto?
Who's?
Asapoto, one with no enemies?
Okay. Oh, yeah, Asapato. Yeah, yes.
When you're talking about this, that's what keeps popping into my head.
Yeah.
So
Asapato,
you
yes.
think that it'll keep your mind at ease.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then even actually, at one time, the another discourse Buddha said that if you listen, someone is disparaging. Buddha said that. Buddha said to his disciple, if you listen that someone is disparaging me, that means the Buddha. If someone is disparaging the Buddha's teaching, if someone is disparaging the disciple Buddha, if you listen, someone is blaming me, and if you develop agitation and anger at that moment, you are not practicing my teaching and it's not helping you. So maybe, even, that's hard to do. But, we have to be compassionate the person who is, criticizing unnecessarily. And but they say, even when you listen that someone is blaming me, although you are disciples, use it as an opportunity to train your mind, develop equanimity, and develop compassion to those people who are blaming. But they haven't understood it yet. But ultimately, we have to ask what is helpful to us, what is healthy to us and everyone else. So, and Buddha said that if you practice a meditation, he talked about actually calming the mind and what we did right now. He said that when you develop the state of the mind, let me quote the Buddha. On the occasion when a person quite secluded from sensuality, secluded from unskillful qualities, enter and remains in the state of calmness, rapture, and focus attention and sustain attention. And in such a mind, the love that is born of love and aversion born out of aversion, and those four states will not stay, will not occur. And what we did, in this meditation is what we call secluded from sensual pleasures, means that we let go of our needing to have sensory stimulations. So we, gently close our eyes, and we don't need anything to listen except the instruction. So usually we can look for, all sensory stimulations, and that's how we live. But we can also come to a calm moment that we feel like withdrawing from sensual excitement is a relief. And that is one quality of meditation. You seclude from our need to have sensory stimulation. We feel contented without having any stimulation inputs, and so that's part of the meditation. And also our mind is free from emotional agitations, any feeling of anger, any strong emotions. It was calming. And also we have focused attention either to breath or the loving kindness, and sustained attention, focused and sustained attention. So we call it similar to first jhana, first level of tranquility. In such a mind, you will not have that love or aversion, and that is peaceful, that is healing, that is healthy, that is useful. Yeah. But that is temporary state. Once you purpose gradually attain that state. But we can also practice equanimity whenever our mind. It's like we will experience that hate, we will experience that love, but very quickly we apply our understanding, we apply our reflection, we apply our wisdom, and then bring our mind to equanimous level. I think one thing will be really helpful for us to listen to something that we don't agree, but not necessarily feel like replying or responding to it. Because we think that by listening to something that we don't agree means that we agree with it. Doesn't mean so, right? But somehow we have that so we have that feeling that if we keep listening to something that you don't really approve, by listening, you are agreeing to that, you are approving that. So therefore, we feel like, we really want to like refute that. But sometimes we can completely listen to things that we don't approve, and then we still can disapprove in our mind. Doesn't
Except the things you can't change.
Yes, yes, definitely. And also develop our capacity to listen to things that we don't approve. And of course, we can respond and we can, express our own opinion when there's an opportunity. But it'll be really important training skill to listen to things that we don't approve or like. Even in our normal conversations, so maybe the other person, our family, friend, or maybe a family member or friend is just saying things that we don't really approve. Maybe we can take a moment to listen. It's hard, but just train to listen. And maybe at the end we can, give our opinion. But as soon as we hear something that we don't like, we don't approve, we don't agree, and we just feel like giving our, opinion very quickly, that can create all kind of agitations. Yeah. Hmm. So I hope that you will encounter these four love and love and aversion in your life. So we will get a lot of opportunities to practice. Yeah, remember that whenever you encounter such emotional experience. And also it will be real nice reflection that, let's say we don't like someone, and our friend is talking with that person, and you say like, we become, and then do you still feel friendly to your friend? We expect our friends to be angry with our enemies, so like, right? We expect them to do so, right? But I mean, doesn't have to be, right? That is how we, divide the society. Any thoughts or sharing?
I have a question.
Yes.
What if it goes just past disparaging someone and it comes to maybe
Like
abuse or
yes,
manipulation
Mm.
or violence?
that's a good question. Yeah, yeah. So then there should be a limit. Yeah, let's say even like maybe hurting, right? So then we had to have different approach to that. Definitely, because we can't simply wait. If someone is abusing and hurting the other one, and we have a responsibility to protect. Like yeah. So that then is a whole different situation. So, but still, we should like we have to be skillful. How to like navigate such a situation, how to manage such situation. But it is not a wise thing to like just be like that will not be equanimous. That will be like indifference. So there's a big difference. Although this looks similar, a big difference between indifference and being equanimous. Yeah, in such a situation we have a responsibility to take care and to share. Like it is like mm, yeah, so that's not simply disparaging, you're talking bad, but doing something hurting, then there's a whole different thing. Yeah, it's let's say you have a fond of your pet. If some other creature come and attack that pet, and you are supposed to protect your pet because you have a responsibility, right? So don't practice equanimity, maybe indifference at that moment. Go out and try to protect your pet, but at the same time have some concern and care for the other animals too, because it's we who actually divide the pet and the pest. Yeah. but otherwise they're all animals. But we have a responsibility to protect the pet because we have that upon that responsibility, that duty. So you should protect, but at the same time have some concern for the other animal too. So the same way someone is hurting and abusing your friend, a family member, who you have the responsibility to like go forward and protect that person. That's different, yeah. Thank you for the question. Yes. So here talking about our emotional reaction to things that we hear talking. Then we have to train ourselves to practice equanimity because that is not helping us. Okay. Any other last questions or thoughts? Okay, so I hope that you will remember this teaching whenever you encounter some agitation, some in your normal conversations, in your normal dealings, and I hope that you remember and bring your mind to the equanimity and through your understanding that will help you and many others too. So with that, let us move to the other part of the program. And if you have books, you can turn to page 14. And now it is time for us to share this goodness that we develop right here with everyone else. By coming to this practice and doing this meditation, this practice together, we generated so much goodness, so much good karma in our hearts, good merits, and we can share this good energy with everyone else. First of all, let us recall to our mind our ancestors, our family members who are no more with us today. Let us be grateful for their love and care for us and share this goodness with them too. May all of our departed relatives share our merits. May they be benefited from these merits. May they rejoice in these merits. May they be well and happy wherever they may be. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any being in this world who would like to share our merits, be he or she, do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ittavata ca amhi sambhatam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana, purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. Now we will do our blessing chant, wishing you all blessings for good health, peace, and happiness. And we are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra given by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We will chant the same sutra for you now, maintaining our unbounded loving kindness towards all of you, wishing you all strength and courage to overcome difficulties in your life, wishing you mindfulness and wisdom to make good decisions in your life, and wishing you good health, happiness, and peace in your life. You may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, your friends, people who need help. You can recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamicca sakko juca sujuca suvaco casansa muduanatimani santosansa koca subaroca ampakincoca sallahuka Santrindriyocha nipakocha ampagambo kulesu ananugindo nachakundang samachare kinchiena vinyo pare upavadeyang sukino vakemino hontu sabbe santa bhavantu sukitanta eke cipana bhutanti vatavara anavasesa digava mahantava manjimarasakanukatul dittava eva addittaye dure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhave siva sabbe santa bhavantu sukhitanta naparo para nikumbeta nati manyeta kanta chinang kanche vyarosena patiga sanjnana manyasya dukkhamitcheya mata yathāniyang puntang ayusa eka puntamanuraki evam pisabba bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimanam mittang ca sabba lokasmi manasang bhavaye aparimana Uddhang adocha tiriyang ca asangvadang averang asapatang tittang carang nisingno va sayano va yavatasya vigatamindo etang satim aditteya brahmametang Viharang idamaho detting ca anupagang silava dasansanena sampanno kame suviniya geda Nahi jatu gamba seyang punareti ti etena sancha vajyena sotanti te hotu sambada etena sancha vajyena Sambharogo vinassatu etena sancha vanjena hotu te jaya mangalang Sambhitiyo vivanjantu Sambharogo vinassatu mate bhavantantarayo Sukhi diga yuko bhava bhavatu sambha mangalan rakkantu sambha devata sambha buddhanubhaven sada sotanti bhavantu te bhavatu sambha mangalan Rakkantu sambha devata sambha dhammanubhavena sada sotanti bhavantu te bhavatu sambha mangala Rakkantu sambha devata sambha sanghanubhavena Sada sotanti bhavantu te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to your mind whatever kind deed that you were able to do during your past few days. Think about a moment that you got an opportunity to be kind to someone, giving something to someone, or sharing your time with someone, sharing your knowledge with someone, even listening to someone, even a very simple act of kindness. Just recall, maybe yesterday, maybe a few days ago, you may have got that opportunity. Remember that incident. Let us rejoice these opportunities to be kind. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deed to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds. Appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds. Wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds. Resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds. And glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. Let us now recall to our mind whatever kindness we receive from others. During past few days, you should have received some care, concern, kindness, or help from others. Think about one such incident. You receive some help. You heard about the kindness of someone. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by
of
others
the kind deeds done by others,
with their body, speech, or mind,
with their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little.
whether great or little,
Here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind deeds,
and let my heart
and
rejoice.
let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise
and follow their example.
follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good people.
I rejoice in the goodness of
I
others,
rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living
bring
beings.
safety and happiness to many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among men.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. It was so nice to have you all. And so, two announcements in month of November. We have two important events happening. November 12th, we will have one-day meditation retreat from 9 to 4:30. There'll be very special meditation master coming from Chicago. He's a well-received, meditation monk, teaching everywhere. He was in, what is that lake? In the west, Tahoe Lake. Lake Tahoe. Yes, he was conducting meditation retreat there. So he's traveling all over, but he's coming here for one day, just one day. That is on 12th. So that will be a nice day for you to have one day of mindfulness. So you can sign up for that. And then November 19th, we will have a social gathering, right? Okay, that is say a little bit about that, yeah.
Our Wednesday group or anybody that's in the community is welcome to bring food, and we offer Thanksgiving meal for the Shawanda people and for the monks. For the monks first, then the Shawanda.
Yeah. On 19th, right?
Yeah, so everybody.
So we like to bring a dish or anything for that gathering. So you can meet Kay or Nancy, who is not here today, but you can let them know your dish. Okay, thank you everyone. So thank you everyone who joined our YouTube, and really appreciate your commitment and effort to practice from home. And look forward to see you again. Yeah. Good night and good night everyone. Thank you. And those who like to have a blessing string, please come and I will tie a blessing string.